These magic seals should keep the little ones safe. Keeping the foxes around would be great, but preventing harm coming to them is, well, difficult to say the least. They're mischievous little things. Talismans, protective runes, and these seals only have so much power. Small trinkets can't keep curiosity in check, greedy little paws to themselves, or hungry little teeth away from a mother's child. If only I could care for them more, treat them as they should be, but they stray away, scared. I wish I knew why. Is that? Oh no. Where can I hide? The shrine will do. What are you doing here, human? There isn't anything left here for you. You can see me? Well, welcome to this shrine. Did you come here to worship? Here, allow me to clear the altar. Did you come here to worship? Oh, you didn't know it was here. Oh, well, I suppose that makes sense. From what I remember, we're a bit of a distance away from the village, and very few people actually come here anymore. Just a few elders checking in and maintaining the shrine, doing the work I can't. I am forever grateful for it. Stone and woodwork, mostly. Come to think of it, I haven't seen them for a while. I hope they are well. Could you tell me, do the people of the village remember the old gods? Or even just the one they built this shrine for? That's... sorry. It is upsetting to hear that the village has lost its way, forgetting the ones who protect them, the guardians of their village. We seldom receive visitors these days. I had hoped for the best, but it explains why so few come here now. Those with lost expressions, some with pain in their eyes. I always look on from a distance, or hide in the shrubbery. Yes, Kina, she's my little sister, a fellow Kitsune. She spends most of her time observing the little ones around the forest, filling her time with dreams of adventure and glory. Yes, Kitsune. We have our fluffy ears and tails, our spiritual links and everything. Crazy? No. Do you? Actually, I just finished making all these talismans, runes, and seals. They are for the little ones. By request of Kina, of course. Imbued with protective magic as well. All for the foxes who roam around here. Kina wants to protect them from themselves, I refuse to change how they act, but I will do my best to help them. I can give them spiritual guides, but it is up to them to follow. They should be giving and taking from the forest. When I find remnants of things stolen from the village, I know that little ones do not have much time left in this world. They find trouble wherever they go, but once they touch anything from outside the forest, a spirit guardian will claim their physical form. But don't you worry, I give them a very stern talking to once they're sent back here. Isn't that right? What? What am I talking to? Oh, this is one of the foxes. It may just seem like a small stone statue, but each of them contains the spirit of a fox. In fact, they're all watching you right now. Can't you see them? What do you mean spirits aren't real? Oh, silly. Of course they are. Look here, on this small mound. The foxes lay, waiting for night. Again, I don't know why you're calling me crazy. I'm not. Wait, do you perhaps not know how to? Well, human, what do I look like to you? Just a normal person. I feared as much. Now I understand why I might have seemed a little extra special. Because honestly, I'm very special. And you are too. Full-blood humans can't see Kina or I. So, the fact that you can, well, it carries implications. It is rare for people to come here, but it is even rarer for those that come to see or interact with me. I mostly go ignored, or, well, hidden. But for those that spot me, they are almost always other Kitsune, visiting from other shrines. No, I can tell you aren't a Kitsune. Not full blood, at least. But you could have a fraction of Kitsune in you. There were stories passed down many generations. The founding of your village, it was between Kitsune, humans, and the goddess they worshipped together. Some of our kind wed with yours, creating what was meant to be a permanent pact. Worshipping our goddess, building their world and having children together. I see it was so long ago that your people have entirely forgotten. Oh, here, let me prove it to you, just so I, don't seem crazy. Would you kindly pass me your hand? I understand we just met and... do you really trust me? Thank you. Allow me to guide you to the shrine. Just be aware. You cannot see the world the same after this. A spiritual awakening is not a simple switch you can just flick on and off. I truly do understand if you don't want to do this. You're ready and okay with this? Alright, let's do this. I ask you, could you gently place your hands on the altar? Okay, I'll gather some things quickly. Don't take your hands off. It takes some time for it to sense you, to warm up to you. Oh, this is so exciting. I haven't woken anyone up in such a long time. Here, I'll place this in between your hands. Don't move. And I'll start burning it and let it smoke. Please, whatever you hear or see, don't be afraid. The forest is just introducing itself. Now, I need you to close your eyes. Feel the warm pulse emanating from the altar. Smell all the different fragrances, how it brightens with each and every puff of smoke. Can you hear her? The forest is trying to communicate. Hey, don't look so worried. She's soft, caring, and kind. You're allowed to talk back. She wants you to speak with her. What to say? Well, anything. It's been so long since she talked to someone new. I'm sure she'd love to hear about your life. Your story. I would too. Wow. That all sounds most incredible. I didn't know humans had progressed so far. I am glad to have my sanctuary here though. Safety from such monstrous sounding things. Oh, it seems she has finished for today. Wait, don't open your eyes yet. Please, just be aware. There may be things that you are not used to seeing. Are you prepared? Good. Just open slowly. Take your time to absorb your new surroundings. Please, don't freak out if you see something you're not accustomed to. You're taking this better than expected. The last human who worked their spiritual side, well, they had plenty of issues. They ran off screaming deeper into the forest. Yes, those are my ears and tail. Yes, they're quite soft. I take care of them very thoroughly. And I told you I wasn't crazy. I am a very real Kitsune, thank you. Yes, those are the little foxes I mentioned earlier. Mere white silhouettes of their former selves. But each of them is unique in their own way. I remember them all. Where are they going? Well, the sun is setting. They may be spirits, but they are still curious beings. They will want to set out and see the world, but only at night, seeing they are still nocturnal. Speaking of which, human, it is getting late. We should return to my home for the night. It is unsafe for you to try to return to the village this late. Kina will already be there. She may have eaten and gone to bed already. She tires easily. Adventuring and playing all day has a way of draining a child. Come, let's head home. Please, sit. Make yourself comfortable. I will bring out some dinner and tea for us. I apologize. I would have made a more solid meal, but Kina prepared this, and she loves soup a lot. I prefer solid food. I am a big fan of chewing and gnawing on things like bones. Like a dog? No? How... How rude. I am not a little puppy, thank you. I am a prideful, beautiful, spiritual creature who serves a goddess. Not a silly little dog who chases its own tail. I will not have this slander. I'm kidding. Although I'm not a dog or a puppy boy. But hey, eat up. You don't want your food going cold. I know, I sure don't want mine to. It might not be my style, but Kina sure does make wonderful food. Did you enjoy yours? Unique flavour. Yeah, the forest holds very unique herbs here. I've been gifted some from other Kitsune, and I use them, and Kina uses them any excuse we can. And it's great to hear that you enjoyed. Oh, you wanted to know something? Of course. Whatever it is, I'll try my best to answer. There were new things that you didn't see before in the forest. Like what? Oh, they would be the spiritual pylons. Places of very high significance to those who can use them. But also danger. You can touch into those who have passed, learn their stories and hear the tales they can tell. You can also bring evil spirits back into this world. Please, do not go near them. They have only brought nothing but trouble. Even if you can communicate with a lost loved one, it isn't worth it. Thank you for understanding. Human, if I may, I'm not entirely sure how to approach this, but I have to admit, I have enjoyed your company a lot. It is more than refreshing to have a new face around here. But more than that, I like you. Others came and went, most never interacting with me. But you have been kind, gentle, willing to take a chance, and sweet. I do wish we could spend more than today together. No. I can't. Not tonight. I will explain it tomorrow, on the way to the shrine. You seem tired. We should rest for the night. The tea's sleeping properties are working, and you should have the most wonderful sleep. Come, I'll show you to your room. Once we rest, I'll take you back to the trail that leads you to your town. Then, we will go our separate ways. This is your room. Everything in here is free for your use. I will be retiring as well. Sleep well, human. Have you collected everything? Very good. Let us be off then. Human, I wish to explain why you cannot stay any longer. I truly have enjoyed your company, and would love to hang around you longer. But I'm afraid you can't stay. Awakening your spiritual side, well, it opens you to a more vulnerable state. You get dragged further into the spiritual world the longer you stay here. And if you are here too long, you won't be able to leave. This is why you have to go while you can. This is the trail back. Please, you must leave straight away. What are you? No. Please. I want to keep doing this, but we can't. Yes, I do like you. I like you a lot. But for your sake, we mustn't. You must make this choice with a clear mind. Free yourself of this place and her influence. Go home. Live life for a little bit. Remember what you have there before you sacrifice it all and stay here. I will always be here. If you decide you want to be here, then return to me. I will always have open arms for you. No. I would like to know your name. Mira. It is a beautiful name, matching a beautiful person. I am Kaya. It has been an utmost pleasure to spend this time with you. I do hope to see you again. Now please, you must go. You need to take your time. You will know your answer. And thank you to my patrons. In the Corrupted Bot tier, we have Elven Semi, and in the Damaged Bot tier, we have Walter Crowe. Thank you guys so much. Your support means everything to me.